Hello everyone and welcome back. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to capture and breed villagers. This actually kind of goes hand in hand with my iron golem farm. A lot of you have been asking, how do I catch these villagers and in turn put them in the hole for the farm, because the farm requires all the villagers to be in one little hole. So this I'll show you how in this video. The first thing you're going to have to do is find a village. So check, we found a village. The next thing you're going to want to do is, in order to make this work, your village might not have 16 villagers. So you need at least 16 villagers for one golem to spawn. More the better, because then you can have 3 golems or 4 golems. But once you find a village with villagers, you want to pick out an area for like a breeding pen. So I think this spot over here actually is going to work out perfectly. Because the way it works is Minecraft will count the number of houses and multiply that number by 0.35. And then the result is going to be the total number of villagers your village can handle. So villagers, oops, I don't want to use that. So villagers will actually mate until that number is reached. So first thing is the breeding pen. What you're going to want to do is start with doors, because like I said, they take the number of houses and multiply it by 0.35. So we want a lot of houses because we want a lot of villagers. So you're going to set up 6 doors in a row here. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over here, 6, and then you're going to do that again right here. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you want to make this into a 6x6 square of doors. Let's see, where am I? Okay. All right. Now that you got that, what you're going to want to do is actually fill in around the doors on the inside here. So you're going to put blocks, all around on the inside, all the way up to the top. Just like that. So repeat this, close the door, around the sides. Leave one of these entrances open, because we got to get the villagers in here. So I'm going to leave this one open. Dang it. Alright, so I'm going to finish this up and then I'll be back. Okay, and I'm back. So as you can see, we got the doors going on the outside here. We lined it with stone, so actually when the villagers get in here, they can't open up the doors and get out. So this door, actually, you're going to want to leave one gap, because we're going to have rails going in here, because that's how we're going to get the villagers in. So now we need to capture the villagers. So like I said, since we're going to have rails going in here, you probably guessed we're going to put villagers in minecarts. So the best way to do that is just to get, if you can get the villagers already in a house, that makes it really easy. Otherwise, you need to find your villagers. Where did they all go? There's one on his house. Huh. Okay, now there they all are. So what I'm gonna do, put a little track in here. And actually, this might make it really hard for you to keep your villages in here, now that I'm thinking about it. So if you keep the wall here, but make a little stairway up. There we go. And then we're going to put one up here. Now you can push the carts right in there. No problem. Alright, I'm just going to extend this track. Okay. And tracks, they're expensive to make, but if you can find an abandoned mine shaft, it shouldn't be too hard to get a lot of them. So here's a couple right here. So what we want to do is, so I'm going to put some tracks down just so I can get the minecart down. And we want to try and push them into the minecart. get it. Oh, okay, so push you there, and then I think we push the minecart into them. There we go. So we have one in a minecart. Now let's connect this path here. Where's my other path? Okay, and he's out of the minecart. Let's see if we can push him back on track here. There we go. Connect this. Oh, little off. There we go. So that's one down. Get as many of these guys as you can in minecarts. If you can't get them to your main track, no big deal, because you can just, like this guy's over here, just build another track going back down. Where'd he go? Ah, there he is. Okay, so I'm going to collect up a couple more villagers, and I'll be right back. Okay, so a funny thing happened while I'm trying to get them into carts. They actually had a kid right in front of me. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. All right, I already got, there's two there. I have another one over there. So I got a good, I think I have a decent number now. So I think I'll get a couple more, and then I'll be back. All right, so after you get them all in carts, you just push them on your rail to the station you have set up. All right, come on, get on it. There we go. So we got a whole bunch on carts now. Really, you want to try to get every villager, but for now, I'll just put these guys in there. Come on, get it. Okay, whatever, we'll push you in there. And then break the carts that they're standing in. Oops, don't hurt the people though. Okay, and okay. Oh, dang it. Let me just get some grass here. Shoot. Come on out. Okay, we'll fix that later. There's another guy, I think. Where'd he go? All the way back here. Alright, let's push him. Push him in the hole here. Cool. Dang it. He's in the hole too. Ah. Okay, come on out. Come on. Can't place the blocks. Okay. And then you can remove these if you want. Put the door back up. There we go. Oops. Okay, and now basically, now basically you wait. As you can see, they're thinking about it. Yep, so now you're gonna wait until you get 16 villagers, basically. That's why I said you want as many in there as possible. So just to save time, I'm just gonna spawn more inside of here. That should help. Okay. Let's see. Any kids? Any kids? A lot of hearts? I don't see any kids though. Okay, I will be back when there's some kids. Okay, and we're back. Can barely see him, but there he is. Little guy right there. So, I think what was happening, I put in a bunch here. A bunch of villagers, and I didn't quite get anything. But what you're going to want to do then, if you don't put up enough doors, they're actually not going to have kids. So you need to make sure you have a lot of doors. So if you start to suspect that, you know, you don't have enough houses, you can just build some more until you get some more kids. So after you have the number of villagers here, what you can do is wherever you built your trap or your single hole that you want your villagers to go into. So let's say my trap was over here, and I want them in this hole, right? Oops, let's make it one bigger. Let's say I want them right in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, oops, so we're going to make it one bigger. There we go. We're going to put tracks right there, there. So you want to put tracks leading into the little hole. Okay, where do they start here? Coming out. Okay, so a little modification here. All I did was I put a glass block here, and then I made the tracks go right there, because now villagers can go through this glass block without suffocating. So then, when they get to the end, you want to break the cart and just push them in. There you go. And just keep repeating that over and over. Put your cart down. I'm going to push it in the hole. So I got a villager. Push them out. To get in and out, since I'm flying, you can just put ladders inside and like little steps going up. Alright, so he's at the hole. Break the minecart again, push him in, and then keep doing that with all, 16, 32, however many villages you have. You can just keep doing that. So it's pretty tedious, but as far as I know, it's the only way to get villagers in minecarts and breeding. That one I made. Oh, don't push him too far. Wow, little kid's powerful. So that will do it for this tutorial. Hopefully now you guys will be able to collect all your villagers and put them into the hole for the trap. So thanks for watching.